Hello. Hi, okay, hi, Hanbin, hi, Deja, hi, Bob, hi, Gone Fishing, hi, Breezy, hi, Salas, hi, Enid. Are you ready? This'll blow your mind. Hold on. Hi, Standard. It looks a little janky, sorry. I completely rearranged my setup, so it's a little... I'm working on it, you know? But hi. Is that the Super Tsunami? No. Unrelated person. Super Tsunami died in a freak accident relating to a trash compactor. And this is true. They mistook her for like an old washed up Muppet. And you know how it is. You can see my art. Yay, I'm doing the art. I am so smug right now. You know, I have 4 monitors on my desk. On my desk right now. It's not even just my desk right now. I cleared off my dresser so that I could just have all these monitors laid out. And I have 4 monitors now. So it's really convenient though. Yeah, I have like one screen for my music playlists, one screen for my actual art, another screen for OBS. I'm looking at the OBS screen right now. You can kind of see because it's almost like I'm looking at you guys. Maybe if I stare forward, it's more like I'm looking at you though. Do you feel perceived? I don't know. Hi Jack, hi Anga. What are you monitoring, Chinami? VTubers? You should know by now, that's my thing. Ah, dang it. I pulled a loose string in my sock and now there's a hole in my sock. I should have seen this coming. I went to the dentist today and my teeth still hurt a little. Had to get a cavity filled. Even though I've been better at tooth hygiene, I think it's probably related to all the Pepsi though. Hi Fred. Monitor these. Monitor these. I can't say it. How much do you brush and floss? Well, I brush once a day, I don't floss. Yeah. Any chance to stop drinking Pepsi? I'm working on it. I say, reaching for my glass of Pepsi, conveniently placed right to my left. Hi Dance again. Hi Random. But anyway, blah blah blah. I don't think the head should be this forward. Well, I guess depends on where she is looking. She's kind of a slacker, I think. Look at this bad posture here. I want to try bad posture. Well, I mean, I am trying bad posture right now. You can see me hunched down. Whatever, but... Can you get a sponsor from Pepsi? No way. I think the only way you could get a sponsor from Pepsi is if you were, like, like everyone in the world could say, yeah, you're a fine person. Nothing wrong with you, no controversies you're in, you don't spout any controversial opinions online. Like, that's stuff for, like, sports stars. Or, I don't know, Mr. Beast, like, a year ago. Not Mr. Beast today. Is it time to die, Pepsi? I'd rather die. That's why they call it diet. Ha 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 ha. Can you say I'm funny? Please? It's all I ask for. Thank you. Thank you. I really needed that. But I mean, I'm not gonna pretend I'm not controversial. A lot of people will say like, oh, your takes are lukewarm. But I mean, the ideal person doesn't have takes to talk about, right? And that's the thing. Give her a little bit as a treat. I feel worried recently. Oh, you wanna know something I'm really upset about? I made myself fries earlier. It was delicious, blah 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 blah. I pick up the tray with the oven mitt on. There is a hole in the oven mitt, placed perfectly where my finger is. I burned my finger picking up the tray, despite holding an oven mitt, and it's still burnt. Now I've got a red, sore finger. Hi, Sven. Been a while. Timmy, can you try to do a scared face, please? I want to make a meme. I can do a scared face if I try. When was the last time I tried? Was scary enough to... If I look up while opening my mouth real wide, it looks like something else. Yeah, I don't like doing the scared face. I feel a little sad that Tsunami will die. I have second thoughts about it, but also at the same time I'm not gonna pass up an offer. Well, it's a thing, you know? Not really an opportunity. Reminds me of those old honeycomb commercials. I think you might be too old, because I don't know what you're referring to. Wow. I look kinda cute, don't I? Look at me. Ah. Never mind, I look a little stupid. Let's lower your shoulder. It's way too out in the first place, actually, now that I'm looking at it. There we go. Something like that. Come on. Hunch over. Okay. Like this. Chest like this. Shoulder like this, off in the distance. Maybe? I'm having a little bit of trouble. I didn't think you would be streaming at this hour. I'm a little nervous about it, but you know, whatever. We manage, we ball, we blah 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 blah. We'll love the next person you become too. hypothetically, what if the next person looks very unto me? I don't know. Hi, Byron. Gonna be back with us for good. I've talked about it before. I don't think I'll be back until end of January, February, you know. Not end of February, but end of January and February. Is that clear enough? I rewatched War Games recently. I'm very happy. I'm still thinking about it, like, the visuals and that are so good. I think it's so fun. I think it's so funny when there's a terrible plot started by just like being real down bad for a girl. Real cool despite that, but I am a fan of any form who take you skinwalker. Scary. What do you interpret me as? Maybe I'll become you next. Say goodbye to your skin, loser. Little further down. Tsunami made Cinemark go bankrupt after the big fire, so the IRS has to put her away for a long time. I don't know why it kept doubling up the has been hotel. Honestly, solid F of a joke. You became a can, also became Wooey. Sometime I gotta talk to Wooey so I can fully become her. I want to skinwalk her. That's scary. Get more hunchback. More hunchback. Come on. Okay, what does bad posture look like? I'm gonna look it up. I need to go. Most of them are sitting all the way back, huh? Show me one that's not all the way. Go full crab. Crab? Go full roly-poly? You know, I found a bunch of roly-polies taped to boxes in my basement. Is that normal? How abnormal is that, would you say? It was real gross, but they were long dead, so I could just brush them off for the most part. Okay, let's Ew. Full bad posture. Okay, how bad posture can we get? Okay, let's put a bit of... I think these shoulders are a little too low. I wanted them to be a little pushed forward, but not that pushed forward. Ah, you're so gross, little me. Normal for like a 10-year-old boy? I guess my brother might have done it. You know, I overheard from my dad the other day. My brother was, my older brother was crying to my dad about about getting broken up with. And it turned out he was two-timing a girl while also not having any money on his own. What an idiot. Oh, Jones. I feel like I'm always walking in on the middle of a story. Well, my stories are always told in like 30 seconds, so. Bring back Jones. Hi, Doggy Wada. Is this another melon drawing stream? Do you want it to be? Give me a moment. One thing I'm looking forward to is I want to try non-3D things. You know? Dang it. I'm having a little bit of trouble. Give me a moment. I might be a little stupid. Okay, okay. Why does it not unset? Yeah, sure. Assign page up to that. I guess I never use page up. It's me. Bah. Are the hair buns edible? Sure, if you like eating hair, weirdo. That's up to you, though. You know, it's not really my problem if you eat hair. I don't like how you sneezed as I was picking up my coffee. Did I scare you? Did you drop your coffee and spill it all over the floor? Did your cup shatter into pieces? Was it your favorite cup? I hope so. More like this, maybe? How many teeth do you have left? All of them. All of them, loser. Stupid. I didn't lose any teeth. Do you think... What do you think happened? You don't believe me. Whatever, whatever. Chinami, how can you be so cruel and evil to us innocent and saintly Chinamates? You know, before Twitter removed visible likes, I know what you all liked. I want you to always remember that. fill Teamy and Nami tweets? Well, the problem with you is what you post. You specifically, Celis. So many boobs. I don't keep as many tabs as I used to, though. So don't worry. All your especially weird stuff is mostly safe. Something like this, maybe? You look a little deformed, to be honest. Shrank that head. I don't know. You'd be more based if you saw my legs. I hate the word based. I've talked about it before, and I know it sounds real stupid, but all based really means is agrees with me. It's based to share my opinion. It's cringe to not share my opinion. You know? Tinami, why are your streams so comfy? I guess because I'm a very mundane person. So true, team, you're so based. I know, right? Loser. Loser using based over here. But I don't know, you know, you never hear someone say based, you know, with their voice that they have that comes out of their mouth and throat and diaphragm. And I think that speaks volumes about what kind of word it is. It's, you know, the same way you never heard people say like they pwn hacksaws or whatever, or nobody says LOL. Okay, the posture can only get so bad. It would be pushed if I had boobs. Like, this makes it look like worse posture than it is, you know? But it's not. Back in my day, shut up, you're a million years old. Leet Speak died and Tsunami killed it? Nah, that guy from Ace Attorney, like, first Ace Attorney game, case 3, I wanna say. Killed it. She's a noob, which is why she isn't based. I will say, I'm not elite gamer in the slightest. If anything, I'm pretty bad at gaming, honestly. I worry about it sometimes because, you know, blah, 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 blah. I'm streaming games, you know? Make this more engaging, Tsunami. Legs. I wonder, are these too long? I don't have very long legs. I have no idea what all this is supposed to be. Because it really shouldn't be the arm. Jinami sounds like she likes Stardew Valley. I mean, I guess I don't have anything against Stardew Valley. It wouldn't be my go-to in the slightest, but I do enjoy it every once in a while. You ever hear a woman talk about how, like, they get really into The Sims for like a week and then drop it for another several months? I've never played The Sims, but I imagine it's My experience with Stardew Valley is similar. Also, hi Jackie. You're very good at Papa's games, plus being good at games isn't the most important part of being a VTuber. Yeah, I definitely hope. The most important part would be talking, and I definitely hope I'm decent at talking. If not, like, you know, it's not entirely unexpected. I don't go outside. Pepsi. I think you'd love The Sims. I can just see you I can see you making Sims just to torture them. I'm the kind of person, whenever I encounter a game with really crazy character customization, realistic specifically, I make them as ugly as possible. Or I try to make Waluigi. I saw one image of like Waluigi in Fallout 4 or whatever, and it inspired me. Hi Shada. Hi Zazerk. Fun part of Sims is creating a popular character and then putting them in a situation. That's more, Tomodachi Life is better than that. Though I'm really hoping they remake Tomodachi Life. I never bought Miitopia for the Switch, but I played the demo and it was very good. I want to see that happen for Tomodachi Life, but I don't think that's a niche opinion in the slightest. I think, like, it's always tempting to give him a little bit of an arched back, so it makes the character you're drawing ever so slightly more attractive. But that's just not really, I don't know, I should make them uglier. Showcase my shrimp posture perfectly. Wah! I'm Ina now. Wah! What does Ina sound like? She's got like she's got this really weird voice. It's kind of like low undertones, but it's so breathy it sounds high. Wah! 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 Ah! Can't do it. Okay, a little more to the butt. This feels sad. This is a sad butt. I'm not someone who likes butt in the slightest, but at some point that's a little too lacking. How do I... This sort of stuff is a pain. Maybe just... By the way, Tsunami, how clean is the chi room now? I have a clear walking path to my bed. And also now my dresser is clear, kind of. Technically clear. What did I do? I moved everything off my dresser and packed it up in more organized spots so that I could put 4 monitors on my setup. And then I had to completely redo my wire management. Is it Pepsi bottle free? I filled a trash bag or two entirely with Pepsi bottles, and there's still a non-zero amount on the floor. Anyway, you know, sometimes these things happen. Get a trash can, see me up. My dad told me to. He said, Shimi, you need a trash can, and then told my brother he needs one too. My younger brother. Little tuna, bro. You should check if there's anywhere nearby you can take them for recycling. You might even get a few bucks for your trouble. I don't know what kind of urban place you think I live in. If I walk for a few miles, I will get to a Burger King. It's not rural in the slightest, but there's... It is not anything good. Wait, you don't have a trash can? I mean, there are trash cans in the house, just not in my room. I think that's a very normal and reasonable thing. Most people live like this, probably. I'm terrible at finer details. Hi, Bingo. If both the whirling mongs of Twitch chat and your dad have the same idea, probably a good idea. What the hell are whirling mongs? World of Warcraft? The heck is Mong? I hope I didn't just say a slur. I don't know. It probably isn't. Anything gonna be a slur if you try hard enough? Zealous. Hey, my flaming TP. Hello. Make these both bigger. These legs are a little wrong, but sometimes art looks wrong, and that's what makes it cool. Question mark. Yes. Probably. Stop shaming your legs. I'm sure the artist wanted them to look up. Shut up! I made the art, Bozo. Are you... Bah. Ah. I got up at 7 AM today. I do not usually get up at 7 AM. I'm so tired. I'm a little sleep deprived. Gotta make your art purposefully imperfect to avoid people calling it AI. You're right, I'll add an extra finger. Jamie, do you have an intricate understanding of the Omegaverse? I mean, I know what it is. It's like MPreg or whatever. And also, it's like if people went into heat, which I think is pretty weird and gross. Do you know most animals don't actually go into heat in the way we think they do? Not really. It's pretty similar to, you know, women's occasional moments. Human moments. I learned when I was pretty young, rabbits don't actually have a mating season per se. Rabbits ovulate when they are mounted. They don't have like a heat like other animals. Their mating season is only restricted by, it's cold outside, so I don't want to get frisky. Isn't that neat? Why are rabbits like that? Well, I mean, rabbits are a primary food source for many, many animals, so obviously they gotta reproduce more. The way they survive is by making many, many babies. It works out. Do chinchillas have a season? I think chinchillas have it the same way as rabbits, but I didn't look too much into chinchilla breeding because I have no interest in doing it myself. I do. Like around here. This is cute. I'm shrinking the head more. I think it's too lily-esque, and I'm not really a lily. This stuff is so hard to balance, though. watched a lot of art VTubers to learn how to improve, and something I think is really interesting. It's kind of amazing how good people are at multitasking. I guess, you know, like, HoloLive must have the best setup known to man, being in HoloLive or whatever. But yeah. Is Teamy not supposed to be a lily, or at least lily-esque? Okay, you can't really see it here, but I got some prominent hips. I would like it if I were a lily, but I don't think I have the right appeal. Lily out, whatever. Maybe I don't want to be a lily. That looked like she was about to give a speech. My fellow Americans. Sometimes there's holes in our oven mitts. We reach for the fry tray of justice and equality, and sometimes it burns us on the fingertips because there's holes in our oven mitts of America. This is... It's me, the lily. Alright, hold on. Okay, hold on. I gotta do something real quick. Okay, it's me, Lolly me. Hi, this is my lolly voice. Hi. Whoa, and all that. Whoa. Hey, that's this. Real talk? I gotta do something more popular. I don't know if I wanna. Why not? Whatever, who cares? You forgot to say pomp? Pomp! Pomp, pomp, kimochi! I looked into what, you know, pomp is inspired by, and I have to say, it wasn't lolly, that was just morally reprehensible. I kind of understand it, even if people want to yell at yawners in general. Teeny, your stockings or tights better? Honestly, I like tights better. I feel stockings are a little... like, they don't keep you warm enough. There are no lines when it comes to humor. I just didn't expect it to be so... It wasn't really framed dark, but all the things they were doing were really dark in that manga. It's like how you wouldn't call Yotsuba a loli, you know? I would have died. Hi, P7. Scenery, you read the whole thing? I read the whole thing! It was very dark. Just, oh. I have nothing to say about it, just There's a lot going down downstairs. If you hear anything, it's probably my family. I read a similar manga 20 years ago, which was less dark and more humor. As for Pomp, I just remember the song. I've seen a lot of pretty dark stuff. I think it's the worst when it's framed positively, though. You know? That stuff is like, oh, this is peak mental illness, actually. Nothing heard, I think, but you playing with fire today. Very cool. My little brother lives with me now, and also my mom's 2 dogs do as well, so there's going to be a lot of extra noise in general. Whether it be, you know, dogs barking, or dogs attacking each other, or my family prying the dogs apart after they attack each other, or, you know. Don't read the last comment because your brother is there. I think that is a fine example of the line between porn and literature. I've said, I'll be honest, half of the times I've streamed, you know, in the middle of the night, my brother was in the next room. You know, if he listens in and starts, like, making fun of me, all I can say is he's a snitch. Can you hear us? Well, given that you don't speak out loud necessarily, he doesn't really pick up on all your cringe, he just picks up on mine. Are there big dogs or small dogs that have to be pulled apart? They're all really tiny dogs at the very least. The only downside is, like, have you ever tried pulling 3 dogs apart on your own? The dogs just keep going after each other. You gotta be very swift. It is not easy. Did you tell your mom? If he did, snitch. That said, I don't speak to my mom. I had to speak to my mom for a bit when she dropped off her dogs. She was like, oh, Timmy, color your hair, it looks nice. I overhear her on the phone with my dad later that night. Yeah, Timmy's hair is so greasy. Wait. Thanks, Mom. Thanks. Wash your hair today? I do! It's just that I took a bath the prior day, and for whatever reason the tub was covered in conditioner. Okay? I don't know what happened. So I got more... You shower today, right? No, I shower at night. I haven't showered today yet. I would like to soon, because I am very sweaty. Nothing like, you know, you go through a hard day. you clean off all the grime, and also you get all the hot water to yourself because everyone else showers in the morning. You think it might be too much showering? I heard that washing your hair makes it oily because it overcompensates for the constant loss. I don't know. I know I shower on the regular, but honestly, I could not tell you when I last showered because I also have the memory span of a goldfish. Sometimes I just forget. Sometimes I get paranoid that the shadow demons are watching me or whatever, you know. You know, the usual. Cheer to smell. You know what I've been thinking about recently? You ever remember that Natsura Matsuri? Like, Fumaki! Fumaki! Suki! Hair only really needs washing twice a week or so, so just tie it up while showering on other days. There's a genetic component as well. You know. Sometimes you got bad hair genetics. In that case, that's sad. Do you wash your ears every time? Like, what is, like, do you wash your ears? I clean my ears. I don't wash my ears in the shower. I clean them out with hydrogen peroxide every once in a while when I feel like it needs it. My genetics say I may be balding young. This is not good, you know? I'm sorry, Mr. Baldy, sir. Back in high school, there was a kid who was balding at like age 17. Hairline started receding. That was probably one of the saddest things I've seen. Meanwhile, I'm already getting gray hair. Me too. What are the odds? Don't use peroxide, it hurts the eardrum and can lead to infections. What are you supposed to use then? You can't use Q-tips, you can't use peroxide? They tell you, like, clean your ears. What are you supposed to do? Eh? You use plain water, Teamy? Well, that just happens. Like, when you take a bath and you lay down in the bath, there's water in your ear. Ah, Tsunami, only college age, and a head full of gray hair. Real tragic, ain't it? At the very least, my hair is luxuriously thick. As usual. Bah. My grandma used to use earwigs to clean the mites out of the ears of the rabbits. I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna get back to drawing. This is kind of cute. Hair down. Yee. Now draw our bald. I already did. It's been getting way better lately. I wouldn't say it's getting better. I think for the most part, when I get out of my comfort zone, it gets better. You know? Like, I never do complex poses. Whenever I draw, it's just like, oh, what if I did her face at a, what do they call it, 3/4 angle? Wait a minute, is Dizzy and Fish Boob still back there? You do have a cute style? I have a lot of artistic appreciation in my head, and oftentimes I find myself thinking, you know, I wish I had more variety. Did you make it your home screen or something? No, my home screen... Wait, do you mean like my background? My desktop wallpaper? It's a picture of a sunfish. It's because I like sunfish. I have the same picture on all of my monitors. I'm just waiting for the stream where we see Dizzy and Fish Boobs, but the 1 week has turned to 1 month and Fish Boobs are now way bigger. You remind me of sunfish? Sunfish are one of my favorite fish in the ocean. I have 2 favorite fish, as I've probably said before, and my two favorite fish are the fanfin anglerfish and the ocean sunfish. I just think they're both so cool in both biology and shape. I probably am a kind of go with the flow girl. Did you know that the sunfish is the heaviest bony fish in the ocean? Have you ever seen a sunfish skeleton? It's profoundly messed up. Let me get an image. I'll get an image. Are whale sharks the heaviest non-bony fish? I don't know. I'll be honest, I've never been particularly interested in sharks. I can name a lot of sharks, but that's just because, you know, I'm a deep sea fan. Ta-da! Sunfish! Mola mola. Sharks are boneless? Not quite. They have something of a skeleton. The sunfish also has a cartilage skeleton. Rather than... Well, not really cartilage, but it doesn't have true bones like other fish might. Why can I see his face? Mola mola. The complete change in demeanor you get when you start talking about your passions. Okay, well maybe it's just not very easy to talk about my passions, okay? I can't leave that in every single conversation, blah 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 blah. Try as I might. I've already said most of what I can say on, to you guys at least. Most of you guys. There's some new viewers here that and all that, but hold on, there we go. Boing. And I'll be honest, I'm a total fraud when it comes to my marine biology interests. I cannot begin to truly understand marine biology. I am ashamed whenever I watch marine biology videos by my own lack of knowledge. I had a Cinemono Vocaloid question. Why does Miku sound different between strobe light and strobe blast? It's because strobe light was made a decent, if I remember right, strobe blast and strobe light had a decent amount of a gap between them, release-wise, because strobe light was not intended to be part of the series. Of course, it became the most prominent of the series, but give me a moment. Oh no, I guess it was just different. Maybe it was when Cinemoto started up his band and became more interested in traditional non-electronic sound. I don't know. I'm talking absolute nonsense. I still enjoyed the small ocean documentary streams he did early on. What I watched was actually not. It was not a documentary, it was cataloging the findings of the Nautilus, which is an underwater submarine, deep sea submarine that specifically is built to scan the seafloor. It comes across a variety of deep sea fish in the process, so it's also used for that study, but its primary purpose is scanning the seafloor. And it does a pretty good job of it. You should see its maps. It's real neat. It just looks like any set in a sci-fi. Yeah. I remember watching a documentary. They came across this really bizarre, like semi-gelatinous spotted fish with like 3 little prongs coming off it. And they couldn't identify what the heck that was. And it turns out it was a really obscure species that had only been cataloged by some Japanese guy decades prior. And this only specimen they had, dead specimen, looked nothing like it, because you know how specimens will end up. Are you a super marine biologist, you know me? Nope, I have no education. Well, elementary and middle school education. But I haven't done any professional research as much as I wish I did. For the longest time, I kind of had a semi-dream of becoming a marine biologist, but I kind of lost interest when I thought about how it would mostly be paperwork and not like my dream stuff. Particularly, I'd probably want to become something like a deep sea marine biologist, and that's even less because you have to have super permission to get on a submarine for that purpose, you know? Just what a bummer. I want a slimmer face down. Why don't you just get an education? I've got a very complicated relationship with education. I dropped out in the first place because, it's a very long story. I have not passed a class since, well, I stopped getting A's in classes in elementary school because I lost interest in it. Felt entirely unrewarding, so I stopped doing it entirely. And then I just kept not doing it forever. And my desire never went up. And then people yell at me, so my desire did not go up. You know, that kind of stuff. I do things that I want to do, and if I don't have interest in it, I don't do it. And obviously that's not realistic at all. Not good for society. Which is why I don't go outside. Wouldn't being on a sub be spooky? Iron lung, oh, scariest thing ever, blah 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 blah. I don't know if you've heard of this obscure indie horror game called Iron Lung. But I mean, I think the scariest part of that is being trapped in a small space with people you don't like. So you're I am a leech on society. I live with my family. This is the closest I have to a job, probably. Me on a submarine be like, this is like Iron Lung. Would mouthwashing be the current equivalent? I feel like mouthwashing was very space Iron Lung. Yeah, I've heard of Iron Lung. I can think of this one literal who. Pipkin Pippa played it. Who? I've never heard of her before. I think you should watch people who actually exist. Pippa is not a real woman. Mouthwashing seemed like a kinetic novel. Mouthwashing was good, but it's a bit overrated, to be honest. I don't get why it got so much traction. I'm really glad its phase is over, because, you know, I go to see what all the buzz is about. It's like, yeah, that was interesting enough. I go on Twitter and all of it's like, why are you sexualizing a sexual abuse survivor? And it's like, does sexual assault stop you from future sexualization? I feel like that's kind of a very politically incorrect take, if anything. It's really funny to see people go so extreme that they end up on the wrong side. A woman is defined by her sexual assault, blah 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 blah. Horseshoe something or other. I think it's bell curve. Or not. I don't know. I don't remember. Got lots of advertising, so it was around everywhere. Yeah, it was okay. The Shining is one of my favorite films ever, and honestly, I kind of hate how people all care about Shelley Duvall all of a sudden. Completely ignoring how amazing her performance in The Shining was, and how much of a genius. The Shining is an amazing movie. I think Stephen King is an idiot. Well, I mean, obviously he's a brilliant writer, blah 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 blah. I think his writing off of the movie is pretty stupid. Honestly, can you show us all the outfits? You know, who cares? Immersion dead. I don't care about immersion. I don't know. Yeah. It's the evil screen here. Also, look, I can do violence, sexual, and commercial use. Pretty cool, right? Stephen King be like, no, you don't understand. There has to be a child orgy to defeat the clown. My mom was that kind of defender. Commercial sexual violence. So I'm gonna... I'm going to sell videos of me attacking naked people? Question mark. Is that... Would that be the way? Do you have a violence outfit? Zombie? I don't know. Zombie outfit, I guess. This one, it's a little ugly because I did it myself for the most part, so it's kind of full of errors. Like, oh. Look at the white that shows through when I move my mouth wrong. And then Columbo. Everyone was saying like, "Oh, you're a green detective," whatever. I was the zombie from Plants vs Zombies for Halloween, and nobody got it. What's Teamy has the creepy grins when you talk with a smile? All of them. A jump scare. Teeth, tongue. There we go. That's a base. Ugh. Physically recoiled, stop. Yo, maybe you might just break my heart here. I don't know where it would be. Huh. I ask this question every once in a while. When you think of Tianami, what do you think of? Just like concepts, anything. What is in your head? Heal your heart to the Riz. Crazy person. Perseverance, creativity. I don't think I'm very persevering. I'd like to think I'm creative though. I think most people would. I mean that they are creative, not that I am creative. I don't know. Do you think like your relatives would like to think I'm creative? Random people I don't know. I'll be brutally honest, you come off as somebody who sits on the floor. What does that mean? I feel like that's an insult, but I don't know how it's insulting. That's the thing. Well, do you? I sit on my bed. I use my bed instead of a chair. really moe, honestly. Wait, this is really moe. Hi, Tootsie. Bed, rip, posture, and back. My posture is okay. I say shrimpy. Look at this though, like I look like such a bright person. This is too moe. Wait, this is too moe. I'm gonna die. Le French enemy. Imagine I said this in a very gay French accent. Oh ho ho. Je m'appelle Jeremy. Oui. Je mange les baguettes. Oh ho ho. Like anything else but French, okay. How does it feel when you create something cute like that? I feel like I've done an injustice to myself, to be honest. Like, this is clickbait. I'm not like this. Who is this? I gotta cancel it out by giving her a stupid outfit. Okay, gamer shirt never fails me. Okay, but wait, with this face, if I give her a gamer shirt, she's just gonna look like the ideal girl. Won't she? So I don't have the wrong effect entirely. What's the most unappealing thing? I'm gonna put on shorts. This is too cute. This is too cute. I'm a plain and simple shirt kind of guy. What kind of shirt am I wearing right now? Oh god, this isn't the one I think it is, right? Give me a moment. Oh wait, this is nice. It's like a stupid little jellyfish with a smiley face on it. This is nice. I'll draw it. You don't know what shirt you have on? Okay, I have a hoodie over it. You know? There we go. Look at that. Thank you, Bob. It don't get that long. There we go. Look at that. This is cute. On. Oh, blinding. Give me a moment. Okay, it's not. Yeah. It's way too cute. Thanks, Bob. Or I don't know if chat moved in that time. Thank you, Herod. This is too moe, right? I'm not crazy. Some moe, it kills me. Oh man, why did I have to draw this when Tsunami has to die? What a bummer. Why couldn't I unlock this power earlier? You're dying? Yes, I'm dying. Real talk. I'm handling the scraps of the big opportunity I talked about before. That, well, it wasn't a big opportunity, it was just an opportunity. But I had an opportunity I talked about before that, did not happen. I've gotten fortunate in some other ways, and now Tsunami is being retired in favor of another thing, because I'm not wasting the time I spent. Do you like the scraps? It sounds like you don't like them as much. I'm mostly just worried about you guys. It's not that I dislike them. I don't want them to go to waste. It's... more that I'm sad it had to end up this way in the first place. This is fun. Do the scraps come with emotes, or do we got team emotes until we get emotes for that one? Well, I'm doing some... I had a lot of art to do. I've already got a good amount of stuff I'm working on, but it is not a small workload. Can't believe I'm never seeing Tsunami again. I've got plans. I've got plans to at least have some fun with it. Tsunami is going to become irregular though. You know? Look at that! Jeez, I'm a genius. What is this? What is this? Ah! There we go. I'm not leaving behind the Tsunami account. So... oh! Cred. This is adorable. This is adorable art. What the heck? What sort of secret did I unlock? Oh man, this chat box is so tiny. I have no idea what happened. Oh. I shrank down the chat box, and so that like you've collected all the level 1 hype train emotes just popped up covering the entire chat. God. Tsunami, would you be a fan of Tsunami if you were a different person? Honestly, I don't really think so. I'm gonna say, I think I hate myself too much to enjoy someone that's like me. Drives me crazy. Corpo fan? I'm very, very into corpos. You know, the corpo dream never ends. I like the preset groups with collabs. I think it's a little scary with indies because every other weekend it's like, who is this person? I don't recognize this person. This is scary. I don't know who these people are. Like every single collab, it's like someone I've never ever heard of. Any corpos you're watching? I keep tabs on the really, really small ones, honestly. I have one girl I watch in V4 Mirai, and that's Mono Monet. Mono Monet. I saw that. I think she's got a very fun artistic sense. But you'd be a different person, so would hating you even apply? Well, I'm not such a vague question that how would I be able to answer it? You know? Ominous. And then oh man. I put it on the wrong dang layer. Okay. Refer to editing layer only. Ta-da! A little more texture. Miss Mono, can you bring her up in Skinwalker? Well, she's really hardcore girlfriend experience, but I like her creative mind. She's very lewd. I don't think I could really skinwalk her. I'm not that good at mimicking like what others say. Look at her though. As lit as you, way more. Take a note of under her jacket that you can slightly see through. Before Mirai is all of GFE, isn't it? It's got a strong lean towards it. She paints? She's not really like Ina professional art, but she's got a very nice sense of art. Let me see if I can get any of her art on screen. She doesn't upload that often. She does a lot of different creative stuff. I loosely followed her beforehand. Also, she does DJ streams. Isn't that crazy? I don't know, that's something you like never see. Okay, I swear she uploaded art recently, but for whatever reason, I can't find it. Why? Where is her art? Because I know she uploaded it recently. Where is it? Dang it. Anyway, her artist? Guy that drew her? I really like her artist. I became familiar with her artist back when I still played Fire Emblem Heroes. He drew Halloween Nally, which is still a like S tier design, no matter how you look at it. Let me put it on screen because it's so peak. Mono, you're getting swapped out. Look at this. Look at this. It's good. Got a strong silhouette, strong color palette, really fun style. if you could get one cost notwithstanding, would you get a Paco model? No question. This is not a question. Oh, if you could get, you know, if you could get a model like cost not important from a huge artist that you really respect, would you do it? What kind of question is that, you know? That said, this isn't drawn by Paco. Really detailed navel. Some people really like that sort of stuff. Particularly, I like the chest area. A nice chest area. The sleeves are really cute though. Tinami, if your dreams could come true, would you do it, or would you hit your brother with a rock? I'd hit my brother with a rock, obviously. Would you accept $1 million with literally no repercussions? I'm not sure. There's this really funny post I saw, like... Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no more video games, or games, unlimited games but no games? Which one would you pick? $10,000, but you have to tell your dad you're a VTuber and show him your most cringe moments. I'll be honest. Unless I'm making like $1 million a year, or I don't know, at least a salary. Like a annual salary you can survive off of. I'm not telling my dad. I have said some concerning things. Would you rather collab with your Oshi or splash in a puddle outside? Okay, but splashing in a puddle outside sounds so wholesome. Like, would you like to touch grass? Would you like to smell flowers? Would you like to, you know, jump in a puddle? Feel the water on your skin? Like, what is the question here? Do your parents not hear you yap in your room all day? They never even asked what you do on the PC? My dad asks me sometimes, they can't really hear me clearly. I think what they want to think is that I have friends. Anyway, I don't yap all day. I yap for a few hours a day, and inconsistently right now because blah blah blah. Anyway, I talk at a pretty quiet volume, to be honest. I'm sure it could probably be heard if you were like right outside my door, but I don't yell that much. Do you still have an Oshi? I'm still searching, to be honest. I'm still not set on one. Couldn't really keep following Connie. You have temporary friends when you hit the go live button. It's definitely my socialization. Whenever I go too long without it, I start slowly going insane. Is Jeremy Yoshi? I've got a good amount of respect for him, but I don't watch him on the regular. Finally gotten a bit too lewd as an indie. It's a variety of things. I don't really like the, two identities at once. I don't really like the going full lewd and flesh posting. I don't really like the weeks without streams on one identity. You know? It's not that I'm not happy for her, but it's just a lot. Just say League of Legends, say it, go ahead and say it, Chimi. It's like a symptom of the problem, you know? There's always signs before your Oshi plays League. Look for the warning signs. Connie's always been lewd? Yeah, she's just a lot more explicitly lewd. And also posting pictures of the lewdness, and also she's got giant barely covered boobs. You know? It's not really the like dirty talk I have an issue with, it's the it feels a little, I don't know. It's not my thing, you know? That's not why I watched her. I watched her because she was a very funny individual. Can't believe Gigi killed Fauna via League. Gigi will be the death of Hololive, mark my words. And don't mark my words, I'm joking. But, like, let me put an image of unrelated VTuber Menace on screen for context. I'm not crazy, right? This feels like a lot. A big change, particularly. Yeah. A lot going on, yeah. And that's not even like the cosplay stuff. I've never been into cosplay, you know? People are gonna say like, you guys wanna see me in cosplay, blah 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 blah. I don't know, I feel like it kind of reflects on you. In a way I don't really like. Her streams where she plays games feel more or less the same to me, but I'm more of a passive listener. I feel like she was a lot more... She had a lot more variety as not Menace, you know? I don't mind the ASMR and all that stuff, just... I feel like things like, how do I say? I feel like Twitch really discourages like genuine creativity and variety. Jimmy, owner of many cosplays, I don't like cosplays. Well, that's because it's not cosplay. It's the only clothes I'm allowed. I don't have any other clothes. I wish I kept up with Connie when she started, but now I'm kind of glad I didn't. She just kind of feels weird now. I don't know how to... I don't want to... Like, I really did like her, you know, and I don't think what her change in content is necessarily a bad thing if she, you know, she's doing what she likes to do and all that. It's just a little bit of silent disappointment on my end. You know, this isn't the content I came for. Well, real bummer. I guess I'll just go find a different content creator. Blah 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 blah. Want to make an Oshi hunting stream? We can help you find another Oshi. I can't just like decide right on the dot. You know, I had to take a moment. I don't know. I'm gonna save this and upload it because this is absurd. Gotta calculate in the Oshi factors and determine their Oshi qualification score. You wanna know what I think about it all the time whenever I hear the word Oshi? I remember watching Rin Penrose's like VTuber terminology, learn about VTubers shorts, and she consistently said Oshi, and it still drives me insane. I still think about it and it still tortures me. I get it was probably bait or something, like comment bait, but I just After Freedom, VTubers do tend to change in content. I think Not Fauna is an okay example. We wouldn't really know yet. Not Fauna hasn't been around long yet. But what about OSHA VTubers? Sen is a DIY VTuber of sorts. Do you think she follows OSHA? I feel like she'd go on a rant about OSHA, to be honest. Ichikan. It's oishii, actually. Itadakimasu. And I hate OSHA. That's what I figured. I feel like she'd be the kind of person to worry about that stuff. I don't know. I should go to bed. I'll be honest, I sit in the dark all day long and it's so bad for my sleep. I feel like a bat. Wait. How long have I been live? Okay. Sorry, just a little worried. So, the monitors I set up. Remember, I have 4 monitors now. The extra monitors I got are CRTs. I have to make sure they don't get screen burned. I don't want to leave it on one thing too long. CRTs? Yeah. My dad... Whenever my dad replaces tech, he just kind of leaves it in the basement in its current state. So, not to brag, but I've got, you know, perfect, pristine quality CRTs in amazing condition. two CRTs. For free. Surprised your GPU has ports for them? I had to order adapters. First time around, I ordered adapters and it's like I got the wrong ones. So it's a monitor and not a TV. The cord is directly connected to it. I can't pull it out and replace it and whatnot. So it's just a male DVA port. What a port? I don't think it's a port. DVA plug connector. Regardless, I accidentally got a male too. Like modern adapter, and so I had 2 men, and they did not fit together. So humble. I love being humble. with my free, pristine quality vintage rare. You ever look on eBay for this kind of stuff? It's always like rare, vintage, CRT, retro gaming, blah 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 blah. God, I hate vintage sellers so much. It's retro. Come on. Good for retro gaming. Plug it into your Nintendo 64 that costs $1,000 now because you can't get it in good quality anymore. Anyway, my wire management is a nightmare. It's really questionable wire management. Rare, vintage, antique, and it's just an old piece of junk. I'm really glad that I'll never sell them because I don't want to ever give anything to Smash Melee players. Anyway, I played a ton of Roblox on the CRT the other day, and honestly, it's really good. If you have like a shitty ancient CRT, play Roblox on it. Do you hear the high-pitched whine from the CRTs? Yep, it's super annoying. I'll forget about it in time, or get tinnitus. You know, one of the two. Melee's a good game, Trust. Melee fan spotted. Get him. As you age your... As you age, your upper frequency hearing slowly declines. Is that why, like, grandmas never upgrade their TVs? Wait, I just realized you're using your model. Did you get clarification and you're allowed to continue streaming as See Me? No. Nobody responds to my messages. I don't mean that in a literal sense. Mikan messaged me the other day. It's like, oh, Mikan's so nice. Wow. Wow. But you know, I'm making a bold assumption. Also, I read a little more. You know? Black Corporal, I'm not in the Black Corporal. I'm not in the Corporal. I mean, I'm streaming right now as an independent YouTuber. You think you could make that guess? Just, you know, unfortunate situation that I never will be able to specify due to things. DM, respond to your friends and DM your friends, Judah. I keep on trying to write up DMs and then I cringe to death and go to bed instead. I'll tell you, presumably when I come back for good, I'll be honest, I'm going to look like Hobo Lumi. Something like that. Kaneko or Lumitu or Kaneko? Just, you know. It's a regular Lumi. Lumi is a normie. I just... I don't know how to explain it, and I'm worried because I know it's going to be a big change and all that, and you know, so you're gonna seduce Pippa, right? Lumi is her type, so you'll be her type. I think Pippa might be too much older than me. How young do you think she goes? I feel like she might be freaked out. She kissed Leah, but I don't know how young Leah is. Leah acts like she's 15, but I don't know. I think Leah's your age. Ah, so Pippa's like a micro cougar. You know? Did they actually, or is she just saying that? They said it, and they got COVID from each other, so... You know, I wouldn't be surprised. I think Leo's actually like 30. This is entirely speculation. Cersei made it up. I got a bunch of gross skunk on my keyboard I should clean off at some point. I hope the keyboard nerds in chat are dying right now. I'm gonna spill Pepsi on it. Micro cougar lives with their parents in the worst of both worlds. I mean, didn't Pippa live independently for a while? I think she moved in with her parents to save money. Or something like that. Or maybe because she cares about her relationship with her parents. Blah 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 blah. I do not care about your rubber dome keyboard. Okay, I'm going to buy a $100 keyboard and pour Pepsi straight onto it. Eat pumice. I just got a cavity filled. Hold on. Speaking of ages, how old do you think most of your friends? Willie seems more your age. Mikon's my age. About in the area. I don't know the specifics. Sun is a bit older than me. She's not as old as you'd think though. She acts like a real mama bear, so you imagine she's like, oh wow, older lady, you. She's not that much older than me though. Louie seems kind of younger, but also it could just be her inexperience with VTubing. I don't know. How many friends do I have? Abby's around my age. No, CUNY. Unrelated. Unrelated. It's been a while. Oh, girlfriend, shut up. You know. I think I will. I think I'll end the stream, actually. unrelated. It's just that, honestly, I did not think I would go for an extra hour. I was thinking like, oh, you know, it's a bit risky. I'll do it for 1 hour and then blah blah blah. Right? Nah. 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 Thanks everyone for coming. I'm just gonna quietly end the stream. I don't feel like saying goodbyes. Thank you. Read a mail. Grill yourself.